All right, guys, good afternoon. I am on here with your weather update, for Monday, June 26th. This is the last week of June. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, I'm going to share the video real fast. So let me share this out there. So let me share the video to the group. No, that's not what I meant to do. My Facebook's being trashed today. I don't know why it's doing it. Group. There we go. So when I get this shared, we're going to talk about what happened last night with damage. So anyway, guys, we're going to get going with the weather. We're going to get going with the weather here with your weather update. We're going to get going with your weather update. But first of all, I want to talk about some damage here in just a little bit. So right now on radar, it's clear. I don't know why the radar is detecting hail, but there's not even a storm on site. So there's something going on with, yeah, the radar's glitching. Because the radar is actually clear right now. It is 82 degrees right now in Litchfield, 81 in Louisville, 86 in Bowling Green, 83 in Glasgow, 86 down in Clarksville, Tennessee, 85 in Owensboro, 82 in Henderson, 84 in Evansville. We got an 89 in Paducah. I think this right here is some rain showers. Those are just little bitty rain showers. So we're going to zoom out and I'm going to show you guys what's going on across. We're going to see what's going on across the states. I want to show you guys what's going on across states. The storms have completely diminished. So the storms has completely diminished. To the east, this over here, to the east of us, that is a severe thunderstorm watch, and that's for the Carolinas all the way up to Maryland. Those are the storms that went through last night. And that's what we had with severe weather. And I will tell you guys this, there is a lot of storm damage across the viewing area in many different counties, including here in Grayson County. Because I just had someone tell me that there's damage in Caneyville. But Caneyville and Grayson County is not the only ones that had damage. There was damage to a Shell gas station over in Glasgow, there in Barron County. There's also reports that there was some there. The national that there's damage. The National Weather Service has been doing weather surveys all day, and there's still power outages also as well. So the National Weather Service has been doing damage surveys, and it has confirmed that an EF2 tornado touched down late last night in Hardin County between Cecilia and E Town. That's going to be, and there's not, and Cecilia is a small community, so it's more likely more into E Town than Cecilia, but I could be wrong. But Cecilia is right, just immediately right outside E Town. But they said there was a EF2 tornado that touched down there. However, Harding County was not under a tornado warning, but they was under a severe thunderstorm warning at the time the tornado was reported. Also, I also saw which about the time that they said that the tornado had touched down in E Town, that was about 30 minutes. That was about 30 minutes. That was about 30 minutes after we was us here in Grayson County was under a severe thunderstorm warning, because I was on Facebook Live covering the storms, and I heard a little bit of what sounded like a roar when the wind started picking up. But I don't think that was from a tornado. I think that was more likely from straight line winds. So either us here in Grayson County had either straight line winds or a microburst. I don't think it was a tornado. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. But yeah, and then the weather service also reported that there was that a report of 90 mile per hour to 100 mile per hour straight line winds in Jefferson County up around Louisville. And that's the damage surveys that's happened so far. There's a damage survey that's still ongoing for down around Butler County and Warren County. They're doing another damage survey tomorrow in, I think, Russell County, and then I think they're doing one in Nelson County. I could be wrong. So yeah, there was a lot of damage and power outages. So now we're gonna look at what the national. We're gonna look at. Well, we're not gonna look at the weather service yet. We're gonna look at the Kentucky Messenet and look at how much rain has fallen. See, it starts out with Warren County. See, and this is the past 24 hours precipitation. This is from down in Warren County. This is from Kentucky Messenet and Warren County. Uh, like less than an inch since 12 a.m. Since 12 a.m. I think. we're gonna click on, what is this one? Where is Litchfield? I think this is Litchfield. Here's Grayson County. Uh, here's Grayson County. So there's Grayson County. I actually want to look at. I may be looking at the wrong thing. I kind of actually want to look at for the past 48 hours if it makes a difference. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. So here's Grayson County. So let me refresh that. I'm gonna refresh that real fast. So give me a minute. But there was an inch of rain. There was an inch of rain that happened last night, if not 2 inches of rain in Grayson County. Let's look at this messing at site. This is Hart County in Mumfordville. This was in so they had a lot of rain as well in Hart County. Let's look at Warren County again. Same thing there. Now we're going to click on, here is McLean County. Here's Calhoun. They had a lot of wind and rain as well, and the temperature there is 83 degrees. Here's Meade County, Brandenburg. And then there's Breckenridge County. That's Hardinsburg. Some of these are bumped up together. Here's Taylor County. That's Campbellsville. They're having some. They had a lot of rain over that way too. What is this one? What is this one? Oh, that's Hart County. There's some I'm trying to get to, but they're all bunched together. That's Hart County. What county is this one? I forget which county this one is. It's not one to load. Hold on. This internet has been slow since the storms moved through yesterday. My internet's been really slow. So I'm beginning to think there's an outage somewhere with the internet. There's there's this county. There's Metcalfe County there in Edmonton. They had a lot of wind. They had a lot of wind as well and a lot of rain. Here's Barron County. They're in Glasgow. That's where that store is. That's where that store is that had the damage. This is in Barron County. That's where that Shell gas station picture was taking place. Was over there in Barron County. Uh, hold on. Let me see what I'm gonna click on this one real fast. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to click on that one missing it site up there. I think that I'm trying to click on if that's either Hancock County or Davis County. Come on now. Nope. Wrong one. Okay, that's McLean County. I guess Davis County don't have one. So that's McLean County. See what the Webster County. See, Webster County had a lot of rain as well. See what this county is. Let me let this load a little bit. See, folks, it's over in Webster County. Had a lot of rain. But they probably didn't have much rain, though. They probably didn't have much rain as because they didn't get hit with a lot of rain like we did over here. Shelby County had a lot of rain too. And then Marshall County had some rain as well. Alrighty. So enough of looking at the Kentucky Messenet. We're going to click on the weather service and look at the weather story. So, guys, here is the damage surveys. Well, we'll see it in a minute. We'll do the damn. We'll do this in a minute. So here's the damage surveys, guys. Here's the damage surveys that happened, and we're gonna start with the north. It's in our coverage area. Straight preliminary, straight line winds. Wind damage was found in Jefferson County. That was one of those areas that had a tornado warning earlier when I was on Facebook. That had a tornado warning yesterday when I was on Facebook Live. Same for Bullitt County. Straight line winds there of 90 to 100 miles per hour. And then you got the one in Hardin County. The one that's red here, the one that's from Hardin to LaRue County, they said preliminary EF2 tornado is a EF2 tornado, winds up to 115 miles per hour. Preliminary means it's still ongoing. And then we got this. Then we got, and then we're waiting. I'm waiting on the I'm waiting on the weather update for Butler, Warren, and Allen County. That survey hasn't came back yet. And then Russell County, that's going to be checked tomorrow. And I finally got some sleep last night after the weather passed, so I slept a little too late today. So upcoming forecast this evening: isolated scattered showers and storms. So it's just pop ups, nothing severe, but I ain't got any here. Tomorrow it's gonna be partly sunny, high of 79 degrees, anywhere in the national. See, this is from the weather service in Louisville, but we ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna look at the weather charts. Service, severe weather, the storms that move past, severe weather over toward Virginia and the Carolinas, up toward New York and Maryland and Pennsylvania. They're getting severe weather today. There's also a little sliver of severe weather up around South Dakota and Wyoming and Nebraska. Then we look at tomorrow's charts. Look at tomorrow's charts. There's no severe weather anywhere in the United States. As that cold front has moved south and the warm front's gone, then we look at Wednesday. Here's what it looks like on Wednesday. Here's what it looks like on Wednesday. A low pressure system moves out. Warm front moves out. The cool front's down here. And we're gonna pull up the hourly forecast, which I'm gonna get that through AccuWeather. AccuWeather's good sometimes. AccuWeather can sometimes be good. So we're gonna look up the hourly forecast for the next 12 hours. It's gonna drop down to 76 degrees. which in case you guys don't know, I got my ring light on. The ring light is back to blue. For the first time in a while, it's been blue because it's mainly been orange because it's been very muggy. But it's back to blue, which means it's pleasant. So it's 8. So at 8 p.m. it's 76 degrees. 9 p.m. 74 degrees. 10 p.m. 71, 68 at 11 p.m. And as we go into after midnight and early morning of tomorrow, at midnight it's going to be 67 degrees, 1 a.m. 66 degrees, 62 degrees. At 5 a.m., then the temperatures start going up into the mid 60s. See, look, 63 degrees at 6 a.m. and 65 degrees at 7 a.m. Now we're gonna look at your 7-day forecast. So we're gonna look at your 7-day forecast. So we're gonna start with Tuesday because Monday's out of the question. We're gonna start with Tuesday because Monday's about over. So for tomorrow, it's gonna be a high of 84 degrees, low of 60 degrees with partly sunny skies. High of 87 degrees, low at it's gonna be a high. Hold on, we're having a little bit of issues here. High of 84 degrees, low of 63 degrees. I mean 60 degrees. Then Wednesday, a high of 87 degrees, low of 63. 90, and then for Thursday, a high of 93 degrees and a low of 67 degrees. Now, I am going to let you guys know this. Hot and patchy clouds and a thunderstorm in spots in the afternoon. Now, that's what it's saying as of right now. But I saw where we could be in for some more storms for Thursday. We could be in for some more storms on Thursday. And then again on this weekend. So we could be in for some more storms on Thursday. But it is too early. This may be a little bit off, but this may be a little bit too early to predict if they're going to be severe or not for Thursday. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on that. And then Friday, a high of 93 degrees, low of 71 degrees. Hot and humid with sun and clouds, possible danger of dehydration and heat stroke while doing so. It's going to be really, really hot Friday. Saturday, a blend of sun and clouds with a thunderstorm. And then, what do you know? More storms for Sunday. What do you know? More storms on Sunday. With more storms on Sunday. High of 84 degrees, low of 67. As we're going into July. And then for Monday, a high of 84 degrees, low of 64. Just and we're going to get and we're probably going to get some hot weather in time for 4th of July. So yeah, that's how it's looking for the upcoming week for the next 7 days. So, does anybody got any comments or questions? I want to say if you guys are having trouble hearing me or seeing me on Facebook and YouTube, the internet has been a little laggy since the storms. There is some power outages and internet outages in the county. That's out in the county right now. So there's been some outages in the count. So there's been some outages in the Kentucky and all over, and also in Grayson County, there's people still without power. Actually, I'm going to see if we can get some of the outages. If we can go up to, I may not be okay. I'm probably not going to be allowed to show it. May not be allowed to show it on. I may not show that information on Facebook, but I know there's outages still. I know there's still power outages that's still out across Grayson County, also Edmondson, Hart, Hardin, Barron, and Warren, and I think Butler too. There's a lot of power outages in those counties. So anyway, I'm gonna try to be back on. I will try to be back on about maybe 10 o'clock, 10:30 ish, or 11 o'clock with another weather update. If my internet if my internet straightens out and it works properly, because I'm already having internet issues while I'm doing this. If my internet don't act up, I will try to do another weather update at about 10 o'clock, 10:30 ish, or 11 o'clock. But anyway, guys, you guys have a great afternoon, and I'll see you guys about 10 o'clock or late or some point later with another weather update. Thanks for watching.